So I got my Seint shades of the season. I'm going to do swatches, comparison swatches, and a little demo. Hi, I'm Lisa, been an esthetician for 22 years, recent Seint artist because I became obsessed with how this makeup behaves on mature skin. I'm getting amazing feedback from my customers, but also just from my own experience, it really has been a game changer. Today, this video is just specifically about the shades of the season, the new shades that have been released from Seint, and I am now going to do some close-up swatches. I'm going to start with August. This is hands down my favorite one out of all the shades of the season. It's like my perfect pinky nude. I do a couple of passes of this because it's a gloss formula. And it feels really good on the lips. And then this here is Homecoming, which is also a gloss. And you'll see it's really smooth. When I go into it, it looks like I'm lingering because it just feels so good because it's a gloss. It's really smooth feeling. So you can see the first pass, it's very, very sheer. Here's the second pass, so built it up a little bit more so you can build these up, but it's still a very sheer, smooth, peachy pink color. This one here is Melody. This is a satin. And you'll see when I put this on, when I do the swatch, it is a little more concentrated and matte, but still very smooth feeling and really pretty color. Very similar to Homecoming, but it is the satin formula. And now this next one that I'm going to show you, this is Jolene. So this one, a lot of people are a little intimidated by. It looks a very, very, very orange in the tin. And even on the actual swatch, you'll see that it does come out very, very pigmented. But when you're putting this on, you'll see in the demo, it is not as pigmented at all. You really have control over it. So this is August, and that's Homecoming. This is Melody, and of course, Jolene. Close-up swatches. Okay, now I'm going to try these on. So I put them in my palette, and I included Wildflower because this is a limited edition as well, but it is available while supplies last. So this is still on the site, and these are the new shades of the season. Now, I'm going to do this, I think I'm going to put them on individually and then do combinations as well. Now, in the beginning of the video, I had Pink Grapefruit on with Bella Bronzer, which has been my go-to summer color right now because it's kind of like a pinky bronze, and Pink Grapefruit is in the regular line, and it's an amazing shade for the summer. It's almost like a bright pop of pink, so you could wear it more pink if you want. I like to mix it with Bella Bronzer, but I took that off, and now I just put on my highlight and a little bit of the contour for structure, and now I'm going to go get into these. So first I'm going to show you on each cheek individually. I'll start with August and Jolene, and then I'll do the combination. First, I'm going to do August on its own. On the lips, this is my perfect summer pinky nude. The blush and bronzer brush to blend. And you can see this is a gloss formula, and it is sheer, but it leaves behind this glowy dew. Here I'm showing you Jolene close up on my finger. And here I wiped it off a little bit because the glimmers show through. There is a little bit of sparkle to this formula, but once you sheer it out on the cheeks, it's not very apparent, but it does leave behind a little bit of a glow, but not as much on its own because this is the satin formula, meaning it's a little more matte. Now, as you can see, I started out and it looked crazy pigmented, but you could really build this one up. So you can go very, very slow and build it up to your liking. So as you can see, that was very subtle. Add a little bit more, and now it's starting to show up a little bit more. It's like a really pretty, like summery, orangey pop. So depending on what kind of shade you like, you could just leave it on its own or mix it like I'm going to show you in a sec. So now I'm going to combine Jolene and August on this cheek, and I'm going to show you what it looks like blended together. pretty cute. You can see this side has a little bit more pink, a little more glow because August is a gloss. And I want a little bit more pink because the other side you can see that it's more orangey. And I still want a little bit more of that pinky nude here, so I'm just going to blend a little more in. So here's the difference again. This is straight Jolene, and this here is August mixed with Jolene. Here I am again with everything off, and now I'm going to show you Melody and Homecoming. So first I'm going to show you Homecoming by itself. This one is more sheer, very subtle as you can see, but leaves behind a very pretty sheen. I'm just going to build this up a little bit more. And now this is Melody. So I'm going to do this one by itself on this cheek, and you can see it's very reminiscent of Homecoming, but a little bit more color right off the bat because this is a satin formula. And here's Homecoming, and this is Melody by itself. I'm going to add a little bit more Melody, and you can see you could definitely build these up. Got a little bit more peachy pink going on in my cheeks now. Now I'm going to combine the two, Melody and Homecoming. So that was Melody. You can see it's got a little stronger peachy pink, and now here's the more sheer Homecoming, and you could really see the dew. And mixing them together, you get a little bit more peachy pink, but more dewy glow. Now I'm going to try these on my lips. Now normally I don't go this light peach, but I was pleasantly surprised that it did not look that bad. Actually really cute. Now, of course, I'm going to add the gloss. This is Homecoming, and this is a little bit lighter, but even still, not bad. Now, because this is a little too peach for my liking, what I'm used to, I'm going to add that August, and this is just going to give a little bit more of that pinky nude. I love that. With all these colors, you can mix and match your own custom shades. Okay, so I settled on Melody and Homecoming. So Melody is a satin, Homecoming is a gloss. So I mixed those two together. So I left those on my cheeks, and then I did a combination of Melody, Homecoming, and August, because August is my preferred shade of the season. I love like the more like, it's almost like a little bit of mauve, but then it gives you like this pinky nude. So that's my preferred shade. So the mixing of all of those and the glosses feels so much better on the lips. So yeah, that's it. And I think they look really, really pretty for the spring and summer. We're almost into summer. Yeah. Wow, next week is actually the first official day of summer. Now, before I let you go, I am going to do a few comparison swatches with our staple shades in the regular line. So I have heard some of these compared to certain ones that are very, very popular in the regular line. For instance, Frenchie has been compared to Melody. I feel like Melody is lighter. So here's a satin, and it's a little bit more on the lighter side. So that's Melody, and we'll see if this translates on camera. And Frenchie has been, now these shades are quite loved, as you can see, because I use these quite a bit, and I love mixing Frenchie with a lot of different shades. So here is Frenchie, and let's see how this translates on camera. Ah, it's very close. I would say this one has a little bit more of like an orange, and then this has a little bit more pink. So this here is Melody, and that's Frenchie. Yeah, so yeah, people are right. That is very, very close. Now, next I've heard my beloved August with Sadie and Summer Love. I think it might be closer to Sadie just off the bat. Just me thinking, you know, just from what it looks like, because I love Sadie as well. That's also a gloss formula. So let's see. Let's go into August. I absolutely love this. I'm going to have to get backups of this one because I love this one. So here's August. And now let's go into Summer Love. Summer Love in the tin looks a lot more pink. So that's this one right here. And let's see, let me make sure I don't have anything on my finger. Okay, yeah, this looks much more pink and a little more cool. Yep. Yeah, so there is Summer Love. So definitely a lot more pink, still sheer because it's a gloss formula, and this is in the regular line, Summer Love. So here's August, here's Summer Love, and now I am going to go into Sadie. So Sadie I've used quite a bit. So I have to get another one of these too, because this is just like a really great staple nude for me, nude gloss. And I'm going to put that next to Summer Love. Let's see if this comes up. Yeah, see? So this one to me is even more neutral. So I would think maybe mixing these two together would get you close to August. But they're all glosses, and I absolutely love the glosses, especially for the lips. So that right there is Sadie. One more comparison swatch, I'm going to put Ibiza. So this was limited edition before, but now it is part of the regular line. Thank God, because I love this one. This is a semi-gloss formula. We don't have many. There's Tropicana, Ballerina, and Ibiza is a semi-gloss. So of course, it is a satin mixed with a gloss. So it has like more of the staying power of the satin, but it's not as matte, you know, so you have a little bit of a glow with this. So here's Ibiza. And this one I use quite a bit as well. So I just want to see how this looks with, yeah, okay. So here is Ibiza, and then this is August. So this has a little bit more of a brownish component to it, more of like a brownie nude. And then this here has a little bit more pink to it, but really, really gorgeous. I love it. Yeah, these are like this. I would say that Ibiza is also one of my staple shades. I wear this a lot. So it's like the perfect pinky nude. And again, like I said, you can mix all of these different combinations. That's what I wanted to share with you today. The new shades, all of my links are in the description. You can contact me. My text service number is there too. If you have any questions, like I said, I'm an esthetician, so I also go over skincare with my customers, along with trying to figure out what their makeup needs are, what they want to do when we're getting their custom palettes, custom color match. But again, like I said, also the skincare comes up because skincare and makeup go hand in hand, in my opinion. So contact me and we'll get you started. Thank you again for joining me, and I will see you again next time.